Hello, my fellow guardians. This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Destiny 2. Season of the Chosen is upon us, and we have a lot to do. So yeah, I'm starting to record right after the episode that I just recorded, because, well, like I said, we have a lot to do. So let's get right into it. Let's check our quests, and I think we had the follow-up quest Challengers Proving, step 2 out of 12. The Umbral Decoder and the Prismatic Recaster have been appropriated by the Vanguard and relocated to the Helm. Visit the Umbral Decoder to obtain the Decrypted Darkness quest and then complete it. So we have the Umbral Decoder and the Prismatic Recaster here. So we want to start this up as fast as possible, that we can actually start focusing on our loot. So Umbral Decoder. Decrypting the Darkness. Guardian, when the Dark Fleet arrived, it changed many things, including engrams. Some of them now behave much differently than before. The Cryptarchy needs your help in studying these changes. All of the unlikely sources, it was the Drifter who first created a device for altering Umbral engrams. Now the Cryptarchy is using his design as the basis for further research. I hope with his approval. We will provide you with the equipment for further research on these Umbral engrams. In return, please help us by recording the results of your experiments. Tyra Karn. So, Decrypting the Darkness quest, step 1 out of 3. Pick up on a message from Tyra Karn at the Umbral Decoder in the Helm. So, I think we picked up this message. That's probably going to be this one. So, can you please remove yourself from the screen? Thank you. So, when Black Fleet arrived, the Cryptarchy discovered that Umbral engrams and the legendary engrams are generated through similar processes. However, how or why the engrams change is still a mystery. However, we now have a tool for controlling the content of these Umbral engrams. We call them the prismatic lenses. The Drifter has yet to divulge how they're constructed, and truth told, it's possible he doesn't know either. Here's the final prismatic lens remaining from our previous studies. It's quite fragile, and we estimate it has a single charge left before it breaks. Take it along with this Umbral engram and try to focus the process for yourself. A limited use prismatic lens with the ability to focus an Umbral engram. One usage. So the new Decrypting the Darkness quests. Use the Prismatic Recaster to focus an Umbral engram, then use the Umbral Decoder. So Prismatic Recaster. And interact. So Umbral Affinity and Active Season requires Decrypting the Darkness completion. So the vendor subscreen, we have one weapon focusing. So we have now a fragile prismatic lens focused Umbral engram. So now we actually need to go towards the Umbral Decoder probably and decode this engram, if I'm correct. Yes. Focused Umbral engram containing reforged weapons from the Red War. Retro-futurists. Okay. So, Decrypting the Darkness. The focus of these Umbral engrams remains a source of fascination. The potential applications are endless. I'm still wary of the interacting so closely with the darkness, but we can no longer avoid it. Do you think the Dark Fleet is attempting to communicate through these lenses and engrams? There's still much to learn. Return to the Helm with any prismatic lenses or Umbral engrams, and let's continue our research together. So, Shadow Market emblem for this season, compatible tracker season and accounts. And then we have a new quest. Lord Saladin is waiting to brief you on the situation. Visit the war table in the Helm.
The dragon of your light roars over Nessus. Our enemies fear you, Guardian. Osiris mentioned you crashed a Cabal ritual they call the Rite of Proving. He seems to think it's not unlike our Crucible, made for settling scores. I don't see the resemblance. Scraps of the Red Legion are competing to earn Keidel's favor. Just like her, their hands are tied by tradition. They're forced to meet every challenger or forfeit their position. We can exploit that. I want you to run down every Cabal commander you can find. If they're foolhardy enough to accept a fistfight with you, H.E.L.'s War Council won't fill a single seat. To that end, Crow has spotted another of the Empress's hopefuls on Europa. They call him Basilius the Golem. He's looking for Golden Age relics to excavate from the ice. Basilius intends to augment his body and offer combat enhancements to other Cabal. If he succeeds, it won't be long before H.E.L. has an entire platoon of exo-legionaries at her disposal. Get in the way.
Alright. I thought he said it was a Cabal named Silly. So, challengers proving Europa holds a treasure trove of technology and paracausal assets. Right now, a Cabal commander named Basilius, I really thought his name was Silius, is skulking through the ice looking for anything he can find to present to the Empress. Saladin wants you to find him and disrupt his search by challenging him to combat. Either he fights you and dies, or he runs and dishonor does the rest. Alright. So, new step, investigate Cabal movement in Europa via the battleground hailstone activity. But before we head out, we have one more thing to pick up. Last episode, I kind of said that the catalyst probably will come from the season pass. It is not. That was a presumptuous lie. Well, it was something I didn't know. So, yeah, it was still a lie. So, point piercing forever quest. Here at the courtyard, the last city, siphon energy for Tiku's divination catalysts by collecting orbs of power, defeating combatants and defeating guardians. So we're first gonna go to the tower and actually pick this one up, because that's how we gonna get the catalyst for our new bow. So as we talked about in the previous episode as well, you can see the guardian reputation. It has like ranks now. So these are actually the reputation rewards for Crucible. So the first one is a Crucible engram. Then you get upgrade modules, rank 7 enhancement cores. Rank 10 you get a nice shader. Enhancement prisms at rank 13. You get a light crash emblem at rank 16. And then reset your reputation. Faction rewards requires rank 16 completed. So reset your reputation allows you to earn additional reputation rewards. You actually get an ascended shard. So that's pretty good loot here. What I do notice is that the weekly bounties are actually gone out of the menu. We can't go to the side here. Yeah, we can't go to the right. There's only daily bounties left, so no more weekly bounties as far as I can see it. But pretty cool that we actually now can upgrade our season ranking and get additional rewards for them. So yeah, Banshee, let's talk.
Look too banged up.
So point piercing forever. I've got a catalyst for that bow of yours, Banshee for the Forces. I think I've always had it, but I don't remember getting it. Charge the catalyst with energy and it'll work on and I'll work on it for you. But next time, can you just bring me a regular gun? Nothing that collapses timelines or whatever. So point piercing forever, quest step 1 out of 3. Siphon energy for Tiku's divination catalyst by collecting orbs of power, defeating combatants and defeating guardians. So I thought when I read the quest it was gonna be like getting points by doing either one of those 3. It seems we're gonna need to do all of those 3. So 100 orbs of power, not really gonna be all that difficult. 100 combatants, not all that difficult. 50 guardians for me is gonna be a little more difficult, but yeah, let's pick it up that we can actually start this quest up as well. So destinations, we go to Europa and we go to battleground Hailstone.
Cabal forces are entrenched out here. You're in for a hell of a firefight before we can breach their defenses.
Those command carriers are likely to send reinforcements, but I'll try to draw their air support away.
Clear the field. That should buy me enough time to take down the barrier that's blocking the way forward.
So Cabal defeated percentage first. Yeah, I do love this bow. It backs a wall up. So yeah, I'm gonna complete this a little bit. We already saw a complete battleground. I'll bring you back through the different steps. So now we need shield relays detonated, meaning we're gonna need to defeat these guys for that orb to actually drop, like we saw in the previous episode. Holy crap. If you use the bow correctly, it's one hell of a shot. You basically, yeah, free fire or hip fire, and then just aim fire, and like holy crap, you can get some insane crits out of it.
Barriers down. Get a move on. Be careful. The Cabal got sloppy. Vex have moved in behind them. Watch your back or you'll get caught in the crossfire.
And complete. Reap your rewards.
The Cabal searching for the secrets of the Deep Stone Crypt. I don't understand wanting to become a machine. To lose everything you are. What sort of person is willing to do that to themselves?
From what I gather, folks becoming exos weren't always willing.
And here I thought the people of the Golden Age were supposed to be enlightened.
But the Cabal feel the same way about themselves.
The way you talk about the Cabal, others talk the same way about the Elixni. Especially in the tower. Shax openly jokes about killing them. Some Guardians wear their bones on their armor like they're animals. It's different when you walked among them. Shared a meal with them.
Well, I ain't gonna be sharing a meal with no Cabal anytime soon.
So also something worth mentioning is, I basically went to the spider to get my daily equipment of enhancement course. But yeah, if you have any old resources that have been removed from the game, you can actually sell them to the spider for some glimmer. So this time the marker is implementing this to interact with this machine here.
Warriors of the Empire. I see your fury. For years you have waited for your leaders to reclaim you. But time has not changed your nature. Your rage becomes the swing of the cleaver, the thrust of the shield, the shout of the cannon. I send out a challenge to the remains of the Broken Legion. Prove your worth in battle. The ancient rites live again. The triumphant will become the first members of my war council. We are Cabal. We eat the mountains. We drink the seas.
Okay. One hell of a poster to all the Cabal warriors out there. So let's interact with this war table. The challengers approving. As you approach the table, you notice the ceremonial hammer retrieved from your last mission. A warm golden light radiates out from the mouth and eyes of the Cabal face sculpted into one head of the hammer, as though a fire burns inside. It was an offering, Osiris says from behind you, from the Red Legion to Kite. I'm so gonna pronounce her name constantly wrong, so don't worry about it. Keitel. The Cryptarchs can provide more nuance about its history, but what matters is its purpose. A symbol of Cabal culture, power, entitlement, one you now wield. Osiris spreads his hands and says, master the hammer and forge yourself a path to victory. We have a hammer now that has charges, kind of like the Cryptolith lure has charges. So we kind of need to fill up these charges, I guess. The hammer must be equipped to acquire Cabal gold. We have the hammer equipped. So challengers proving step 6 out of 12. Wield the hammer of proving to pillage Cabal gold by completing playlist strikes, Gambit, Crucible, public events, dungeons, nightmare hunts, or the blind will. So we have a lot of ways that we can actually get Cabal Gold. The Hammer of Proving permits challenges of honorable combat to be issued, skirting the risk of total war with the Cabal. However, to be recognized as legitimate, it must be sucketed with Cabal Gold. So basically it says that we're gonna need to run, well, any of the mentioned above.
Location secured, Commander Zavala.
Huckleberry Catalyst, okay.
What intel did you discover?
There's an almost unreadable data artifact here labeled Oxa. It's heavily corrupted, but I'm able to make out M-Sund 12 from the access log.
Where is my gold?
What is Oxa, and who was M-Sund 12?
Those are questions for another day, I
14.
suppose.
Oh, that's
But for
actually
now-
not bad. So step 7 out of 12, use Cabal Gold to socket a Challenger's Medallion into the Hammer of Proving. Once done, you will be ready to issue a challenge. The Hammer of Proving can be found in the quest tab of the directory. Yeah, right next to this quest. How strange. So we open it now, and then so 14 gold is needed to apply a Challenger's Medallion. Okay, let's do this. And then new quest step. So step 8 out of 12. With your Challenger's Medallion socketed, the Hammer of Proving is ready. Challenge a prospective commander and a pillage Keidel's tribute chest at the end of a battleground to disrupt their right of proving. The battleground playlist may be found in the director under Vanguard missions. Pillage tribute to Keidel. Oh, there's actually 3 chests
This
now.
might be a strange question, but
Okay, collect
why
loot
attack
and
on Nessus?
Because the
Ha!
got a problem that can't
Hammer
be
smash.
solved by brute force.
go quests, Challengers Proving. So now we have 1 hammer charge. And the hammer must be equipped to acquire Cabal Gold. So yeah, that's pretty logical. So the Hammer of Proving has been charged from your pillaging. Visit the war table in the H.E.L.M to learn how to utilize your charged hammer and your pillaged loot. Okay, back to the H.E.L.M we go. A Challenger's Proving. Another notification from Osiris is present at the war table. It's working, Guardian. Each challenge you issue sends another fracture through the Cabal confidence in Keidel's leadership. Unruly systems have broken Cabal leaders before. Keep pushing, and do remember to take the spoils of your triumphs. Do they mean actual triumphs, like triumphs from the game? Spoils from your triumphs. By Cabal law, those offerings belong to you now. Maybe we can make something from them with that hammer you're wielding. And we're getting an Umbral engram format. And then we have a new Challenger's Proving. Use the Hammer of Proving to focus an Umbral engram at the prismatic recaster in the H.E.L.M. So if we actually look at our quest tab, we actually have seasonal challenges in here. So 0 out of 11. Challenges Proving is the quest we are on right now. Step 10 out of 12. So we need to use the hammer to focus an Umbral engram. And then seasonal challenges, contenders ascend. Report to the war table in the H.E.L.M and complete the Challenges Proving quest. Then defeat Cabal with rocket launchers anywhere in the system. And we get XP, the code Duello, the Empress, not sure what it is, and a war table reputation medium. So there's war table reputation medium, XP. There are actually war table reputations. And then all the seasonal for a large bright dust pile. Really not sure what that is actually for. So prismatic recaster. I think that's where we needed to be. So okay. So you need a hammer charge to actually focus a chosen arm. And then for the tier 1s, to actually chosen arms, so Umbral engram, legendary shards, and a hammer charge to be able to do these 2. And then we have acquires the brass attack sidearm from the season pass, so final blows with submachine gun or sidearm. So they're specifically bound to actually getting 750 kills with a submachine gun or a sidearm. These are for a bow and a sniper rifle, 750, 400 for a linear fusion rifle or a rocket launcher. That's actually pretty good. And then an engram containing a Season of the Chosen acquired from a tribute chest. So we actually need to get these from the chests in the challenges. But it was saying that we had reputation. I'm not really sure what it means with reputation. But yeah, let's, what do we want? Engram containing Season of the Chosen weapons, Season of the Chosen armor. Let's go with an armor one. And then we have, because these, okay, so these use hammer charges, these two. And then these three actually use just regular Umbral engrams and legendary shards. So legendary armor. Legendary weapons and containing an armor or weapon from Season of the Chosen. Engram containing a legendary armor found in several activities and destinations. Okay. So let's go with the Umbral decoder, because I think that's the next step that we actually need to do. And we had this one. Perfectus Mask. Return to the helm for a debriefing at the war table with Lord Saladin. And I think that is the last challenges proving the war table holds a message from Lord Saladin. Your efforts on Europa and Nessus were commendable, but there are dozens more opportunistic Cabal looking for a promotion. Sharpen your teeth on her commanders, Guardian. If Zavala won't press Kylo's fleet directly, we'll have to settle for a death by 1,000 cuts. And we're getting 28 Cabal gold for that one. Increase your rank with the war table by completing certain seasonal challenges in Season of the Chosen. So war table reputation. Okay, we were looking wrong. So challenges proven is complete. Now I only need rocket launcher kills. I need Cabal golds collected, and I need tribute chests smashed and engrams focused. And it seems. So this is week 1, so I kind of presume that every week they're gonna reset, and every week there is a specific amount of war table reputation that you can gain. So you do want to make sure that these three, the first three, are actually completed. Like every week, because yeah, else you're missing on war table reputation. So pretty important one to actually figure out. I guess you could say, and the rest is all XP and bright dust. So yeah, still pretty good to actually get more bright dust. And then complete all seasonal challenges. So there's 75 in total. So there's 10 now, meaning 7 weeks. That's 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 now. So 70 for 7 weeks. And then maybe the last week we're gonna get 5. Is that how it's gonna work? Anyway, guys, yeah, make sure you do these 3 first quests so you can get the war table reputation. Pretty important. And then points piercing forever and hammer of proving, so hammer charges. So I think actually we are done with the quests, the introduction quests for the war table, and for how the Umbral engrams actually work, and the prismatic recaster, and how you're actually. So to briefly sum it up, you're gonna need to do vanguards, gambits, destination crucible destinations, or other places where I think the blind well was one. The cryptolith lure was one way to obtain gold, so you're gonna need to obtain gold. With gold, you can actually charge your hammer. Once you charged your hammer, you can go into a battleground, and at the end of the battleground, you can actually smash open a chest. And once you smashed open the chest, then you can actually come back to the prismatic recaster and focus these 2 specific engrams. Chosen arms and chosen regalia. So these need hammer charges, and then the rest is acquired from tribute chests, and a bunch are acquired from gun kills. So I think that's actually how you actually, well, how this seasonal activity with the prismatic recaster and the Umbral decoder actually works. So yeah, pretty nice. And the quest is actually a really good explanation. It even said that we needed to pay attention to the triumphs. So yeah, pretty good. So yeah, as always, I'm gonna clean the floor and sit my ass down, because this is where I'm gonna cut out. This episode is gonna be, I'm gonna try to not make it too long. I've been noticing that my episodes usually, because I ramble on too much, usually go with like 25 to 35, even 45 minutes, and people really do not want to look at 45-minute episodes, even 35 episodes. Like the average rating for view on my videos is between 3 and 6 minutes. So having a 25-minute video, people want information, but I don't think this is really the channel for information. I try to bring you the information as I play along, but it's still a Let's Play channel. So yeah, I'm gonna need to find a middle ground in there where my episodes don't last too long, and I do make sure that every information that you guys would need is still in the video while it's a Let's Play. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna wrap up this episode here, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of my Let's Play or my quest progression here in Destiny 2, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed it, like I said, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.